Hilma Baron collects herself after a fight with something rather fierce. A Jabberwock, a creature of many fused forms, and one that put up quite the fight. But Hilma came out on top, and for that reason, yet another survivor out here in this vast and wild wilderness will be joining us. We'll need to journey back to her, and from there to a cave inland. The Hope is going to be busy today, as will Hilma. The sun is still in the sky, so let's make the most of it, hey? Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm, Innawood, where we are going to be starting our journey back up towards where Etty is. Yes, right up there. And the easiest way for us to do that is going to be by just heading back down to the water and weaving our way around towards her. We eventually are going to come back this way because we want to try and travel out towards the east and towards this cave here, because I believe this is the cave where we had a number of folks hanging out. We didn't actually get to talk to everyone at that cave. They seem to be kind of working together. But yes, first of all, we're going to be reversing this thing on up and carrying on down towards the water. All the while, we're going to be paying close attention to Hilma's well-being because she consumed a piece of the Jabberwock in the last episode, feeling compelled to consume one of the many hearts the creature had within it, a heart that still seemed to be somewhat alive. We haven't seen any effects of that yet, other than the fact that, well, we've got some of it coursing through us. So we may develop new things, mutations, that is. But we will see. And my gosh, this is not a good place to be. Let's get out of here. Yeah, and I'm going to try very hard to not hit bushes where we can. There we go. Back in the water. I feel a little bit more comfortable on the water, even though we know the horrible things that wait beneath the surface for us. And there she is. Now, hopefully we aren't being trailed by anything terrible. We're going to call out to Etty and let her know that we have killed the creature. You look a little shaken up. I can't tell you how glad I am that you killed it. I could use a hand with something else if you're interested. Okay. Yes, but I think we need to also try and get her heading back home. Let's talk. Now, I do wonder if we send her off towards home, if we're going to be able to get the quest at the same time. I think the main thing is getting her to some form of safety. So, yeah, we're going to say we should travel together, and because we're friends, we did help her out. Let's check on her abilities and see what's going on. Killer drive. Interesting. Also robust genetics. Stylish with a sweet tooth. She's squeamish, far-sighted, she has a strong scent, and she's ugly. Well, she's stayed alive so far, and she's strong, with 14 strength. Yeah, she packs a punch. Looking at the rest of the skills though, beyond social, she doesn't really have much there right now. Okay, well, let's see. We'll say there's something we would like you to do, and let's talk about the camp. Please go to this location, Camp Hope. Okay, she's going to start making her way there now. Let's just double check, see if we can... that's the trick. Now, we might still be able to get her to come and go. I think we want to try and see what else she wanted us to do. Let's see. Can I do anything for you? The thing that you mentioned? Let's hear about it. Okay, you kitted out better than most. Would you be interested in making this world a little bit better for the rest of us? The towns have enough supplies for survivors to start securing a foothold, but we don't have anyone with the skills and equipment to thin the masses of undead. I'll lend you a hand to the best of my ability, but you really showed promise taking up that thing. You, I, and 100 zombies laid to rest. What do you say? Eesh. Eddie, I hate to break it to you, or maybe I'm not the one to tell you. Just make it to Hopetown. They'll fill you in. Okay? Then maybe we can talk about this later. Okay. Right. Well, yeah, she doesn't seem to be aware that there aren't any towns or cities. I mean, there's Hopetown, for sure, but that's it. We will be sending her on the way now. That should work. Let's just start reversing away from here. I want to make sure that she makes it onto land successfully. We'll even hang out here for a little bit just to make sure. Yep, she's going. She's going. She's got this. With the amount of noise that we make in this vehicle, anything that is in the water should be drawn to us rather than her. The main thing is that she just gets out of here before trouble arrives. And she's clear. And so are we. So, let us see. We could travel this way, kind of along the way that she's going. I'm not against that because, yeah, it's effectively the same as us going down here. Alright, let's make landfall again. And we can get rid of this note as well. We don't need that anymore. There we go. Okay, and as much as we would want to give her a lift, we can't in this vehicle. Most of the survivors that have been surviving as long as they have, they know how to move around without being detected. So, into that big void there we go. Okay, we've started to encounter some woods, but I'm hoping that we're going to be able to make it down and around them. Although it might kind of just loop back around on itself. We'll see. I am looking to find a way through. And we might have found it. Yeah, that seems like it was just a small forest. We should be able to make it up there. And for that reason, I'm kind of tempted to just do a quick little scout down here to see what we're dealing with. Yep, that's the other side of the forest to the south here. Just wanting to make sure that we're not missing out on anything interesting down here because it's probably going to be a little while before we're in the area again. Gotta be careful of those bushes. Yeah, not too much going on here, really. I mean, there's a big hatching ground down there, but beyond that, there ain't much else here. Yeah. Okay, well, let's hope that that area there is nice and clear. What in the... hardened chitin and chitin dust. Interesting. That's what we're seeing on the ground over here. And it's coming from... oh, a giant butterfly. Interesting. Well, we've successfully navigated around the forest and we're back in familiar territory. Excellent. So we're just going to be heading south now, down towards that cave. So hopefully we aren't going to encounter anything too quick out here on the plains. For the most part, we should be faster than anything else that's out here. You know what? While we're making our way back down to home after this, I wouldn't mind trying to see if we can find where Sarah fell, because we never got to, well, make sure that she wasn't going to come back to life, unlife rather. We are getting close to the cave now, and I think the last time we were here, we showed up in like a wind-powered vehicle. We had a sail and everything. At least I'm pretty sure we were with Gale back then. And Benny Lou. Yeah, okay. Let's see, Eugenio, okay, excellent. This is the crew, this is who we're looking for here. Now, I have no idea what voices I did for these people, so excuse me if I get them completely wrong. We're gonna stop driving, close the door behind us, and we'll see exactly what we needed here. So we needed a rock and the flag. Yeah, the flag is not an easy one. Taylor Hester is still out there somewhere, as is Juliet Vega. They could be more to the south now that I think about it. Okay, well, for Maricruz, we can go and grab a rock. That's not going to be too difficult for us to do, is it? This is the religious relic. Now we need to make sure that we don't go to the second stage of this quest because it doesn't seem to entirely work. Benny, so is that you out the front there? Oh, that's Eugenio. Okay, so Eugenio wanted the flag. Yeah. Let's ask him about that. Huh? Yeah. Eugenio. Got the cloth? No, not yet. Cloth. I mean, could it just be a sheet? Possibly. Let's have a chat to Benny. Ah, that's right. Drop your goddamn motherfucking weapon. Empty-headed dumb shit. Okay, well, we've got another one. We'll drop it. Oh, come on, really? We're doing this. Okay. Your money or your life. We've been in this position before. We're going to put our hands up. And we're going to wait. Stay still. Any movement may cause Benny to attack. What are you going to do? He says bye. He's staying over there for now. Well, there is still someone here, Maricruz, that we can try and talk with. We're just gonna have to leave our rifle there for the moment. And just stay well away from Benny. I think we've had a similar kind of encounter with Benny before. I'm just looking for the way into the cave. It's through the back, that's right. You gonna let me holster this again? I'm sure as hell gonna try. Let's see. There we go. It's just in its holster, that's all. Okay. Let's just take the long way around. I think... Oh, Denisha. Okay, Denisha is heading on over towards us. She wants to talk. Keep your distance. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. We're being honest. Hello there. Okay, if we could get Denisha out of here, I feel like that would probably be good. But we'll ask, what are you doing? Well, currently I'm guarding this location, but I'm looking for a tyrant mutagen. I'm gonna be a king, you see? Okay. I see. Right. We could ask her if there's anything that we can do for her. We might be able to help. We should try this first, though. Any chance you want to come with me? I've got somewhere that's safe. She doesn't seem like she's got to be on board with that, so... Alright, can I do anything to help? Yeah, I got a job. You want to hear about it? Right. Well... Oh, it's the religious relic. Sure. Funnily enough, there's someone else here that I was trying to find a rock for as well, so it must be for both of you, right? Okay, let me see. Right. Okay. Here, this is it, right? Looks like a rock, but it's not. Thank you. Look, I need some time alone, but thank you. All right, look, I'm glad to help. That's it. Okay, so Denisha, we will try to talk to again in a moment, but we're going to try and get to Eugenio. Not Eugenio, no, Maricruz. We're going to go and grab another rock. A magic rock. Yeah? Okay. I think that's also the first time that Hilma has heard the word mutagen, spoken out loud before. Okay, this is a little dangerous. More than a little dangerous. We're going to walk inside. Have we climbed on top of this? We don't really need to. We've already kind of got sight of the whole area. Maricruz, you're in here somewhere. We know that. Come on. Ah, there we go. All right. Hey, any luck finding that relic? Yep, here it is. Thank you. All right, we're going to give that to her. I think we're going to try and get her to follow us now. We should, travel together. I got somewhere that's safe, that's not so intense. Believe me, I can keep you safe. You got it. I'm with you. Awesome. Okay, let's have a look at Maricruz's abilities here. Holy crap, she's intelligent. Excellent. She's infection resistant, she's an outdoorsman, quick, and a scout. Very useful. All very, very useful. The intelligence is really good. She has electronic skill and computers. A little bit of healthcare and a little bit of social. I see. Okay. Excellent. Let's see if there's anything unique going on with her origin as well. Ah, okay, yeah. Was it rough surviving thus far? For me, it started about a couple of days before the reckoning. I'm a chemist. I did my work with a brilliant colleague, Pat Dione. I hadn't talked to Pat in ages. Word has it, Pat got signed up for some kind of secret project, so I was a bit surprised to get a letter from Pat. Even more surprised when it was a series of nostalgic references to a game we played years earlier. I don't see where this is going. Well, the references weren't quite right. Pat referred to things that we'd never played. The situations were close, but not right. When I put it all together, told a story. Story about a scholar whose kids were being held captive, forced to research dark magic for them, and there was the clincher. A warning that the magic had escaped. A warning that all heroes had to leave the kingdom before it fell. Okay? Listen, I know it's incredibly cheesy. That's make-believe for you. Anyway, something about the tone really got to me. I knew it was important. I wasted little time waffling and decided to use my outstanding vacation time to get away for a while. I packed for the end of the world. Turns out I packed the right stuff. Was there anything else of use in that email? There was, yeah, but it was cryptic. If I had a copy of Pat's notes, I could probably decipher it, but I'm pretty sure they got burned up in the Cataclysm. Pretty much anything worth looking at was bombed, you know? Interesting. Very interesting. Chemist. Well, that's good. Let's get going. Now, there could be others here, so we just want to be certain. Let's pop downstairs real quick. Okay. Yeah, their home is different from ours. At least the layout of it is. There's a lot of resources here. Resources that we aren't going to be taking from these people because obviously some of them are staying behind. Benny being one of those people. Maricruz, let's get out and try and find your other friend. All right, Denisha. Let's talk. Yeah. Hi. Have you seen the rock? It's really cool. Neat kind of crystal refractions. Nice. Hey, look. We're going to be getting out of here. I've pointed your friend in the right direction. You can follow her. Okay. Yeah. We've won her over. Let's have a look at Denisha's abilities and see where we're at. Strength is pretty damn good. Okay. That's why she was talking about mutagens, because she is a Tyrannosapien. Not unlike Lake. Ectothermic. Your body has permanently become cold-blooded. Your speed lowers or raises 1% for every 2 degrees above or below 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 C. You eat much less than you would otherwise. Color. You've had a revelation. By killing the weaker creatures who would only die anyway, you preserve resources for those better able to survive. You are less bothered by the deaths of others. Their own weakness invited these fates upon them. Gnarly. Night vision, long fingernails, solidly built, strong and thick-skinned. All really, really decent stuff because, yeah, 14 strength. She's not as big as Lake was, but she's of the same, mutagen tree, Tyrannosapien. Hot damn. And that's why she's after those types of mutagens. 6 melee and 6 unarmed combat. Yeah, not bad. Interesting though. Let's see if there is anything going on with her history. Well, I don't think we've heard of this one before. Who I was is gone. All that stuff burned away in the reckoning. Got it? Who I am now started 2 days into it. I was on the run from a big-ass hell zombie. Running like I always been doing. When I found a stick, laying on the ground, I took it as a sign, and I beat that gooey bastard to a pulp. And that's when I became me. I still run because who doesn't, but I stand my ground now. What happened after that? I went on, running when I had to and fighting when I could, like the rest of us. I started learning who I am now. Lost the stick in a fight against some crazy, electric, lightning-shooting zombie. Wound up having to run, and nearly died that day. It can't be healthy just to let go of everything like that, right? Listen, I said it clearly, and if you keep picking at it, I'm gonna get mad. Who I was is gone, dead. I don't give a shit about your healthy. Don't ask again. Okay, right. Fair. Okay, so we are going to send them both in the direction of home. There we go. And they are both heading off together, away from this place. Let's be wary of Benny. Eugenio seems pretty content here. If we are able to find a flag or cloth, a sheet, he may be willing to join us. But for now, well, we have done what we set out to do here. We're going to jump into our steam-powered vehicle, and we're going to be leaving this place. We can see them making their way down now. And, well, I suppose it's about time that we make our way back home too. We need to repair our vehicle, and we should probably check on the others who have only just recently arrived. Let's get going, Hilma. We'll just wave at them as we make our way. And as we start to get closer to home, I'm going to be keeping my eyes open for where the remains of Sarah might have been. Although it's been such a long time, she could be anywhere really. But from memory, it was kind of around this region here, right? So I'm going to do a little bit of a search before we do anything else. Okay, not this far down. We'll head back up north a little ways. No sign. Not from what I can see. Okay. Well, back to home we go. And we will need to go cautiously through here, because there are a few bushes. We could probably just clear the way. That might be the smartest thing to do. Let's do that first. We'll take out our saber, and we'll just start smashing at the brush, just to kind of clear a path, and that's already looking pretty good to me. Yeah, you know what? Like right down through here. That should work out. I can see a too wide path throughout most of this. Well, we are cruising most of the way here. A few of these aphids just choosing to get in the way. But look at that. We're making it work. Hot damn. And we've made it. We have actually made it back. We are going to have to clear a little bit more of a path for ourselves here, but we can do that. Let's just go kick down some bushes. Yeah, that'll do, Hilma. That'll do. Back in the hot seat. Let's carry on, and we'll be careful to not accidentally run into any of the buildings here. Jeez, it's a bit tight. We'll have to get rid of that bush. There we go. That'll be easier. All right. We're making our way through, and we can see that we've already got some others here. Oh, Julieta Vega. Okay, she was already back here. Well, that explains that. Okay, we are probably going to park this thing up in the garage. We'll just reverse it in there, just because that's going to make working on it that much easier. And there we go. Okay, let's stop driving. We made it back. We made it back in one piece with some minor wounds. So, starting off, Julieta. We have had luck. We have had luck though. Yeah, it was a journal that you needed. Okay, let's go grab that. Just the one. There we are. Here we go. All yours. Give you some time. Interesting. I wonder if there's something else that we can do for her now. Nope, no jobs. Okay, well that's fine. That's all good. That's another quest that we can mark off. Taylor Hester is our other friend. Make a flag. Do we have the means to make a flag now? No, I think it's probably going to be like a cloth sheet or something like that. Gosh, we've got so many people here now. We're just going to tell everyone to follow us. And I think we're just going to do a quick trade to get the noise cancelling headgear back from those that have it, because it just makes this whole thing so much easier. And we can very easily tell who has it, because they will not be following us. Okay, I think that's everyone back at this point. I think this is everyone. An impressive number of people here, Hilma. 16 people. That's nothing to scoff at. That's a lot of lives saved. Yet, we do know that there are other lives still out there that need saving. Just look at all those names. So many people. Out here to the west, we have the Migo encampment, and we still have that stranger. That strange stranger. The one with the rifle. Well, we know that we need to deal with those Migos first, don't we? And I think we're going to need to try and work on our vehicle a little bit. The Travois is great, but I wouldn't mind trying to repair a little bit of this, because it's taken a bit of a beating, you know? And there are some things that we can make or remake quite easily. We just need some aluminium ingots to be able to do some repair. We can repair the wheel. Okay, we'll do that using some duct tape. Excellent. So yeah, frame there. I think that's the main one. And then obviously the whole quarter panel is gone. So we'd need to use some more piping to be able to put that down. And that shouldn't be too difficult for us to do. Honestly, I think, oh yeah, it is just a pipe. So if we can find an ingot and a pipe, we can get that done. Yeah, and we do have aluminium ingots there, so we'll go and grab one of those. Let's see if we've got any pipes left. Well, we got pipe cleaner. Yeah. Do we have the resources to make another pipe? Doesn't take long to make one over here. Scrap metal, we do have the scrap to do it. Let's get that done. And Pony, thank you for volunteering. So I think by the time we get this ingot sorted, that pipe will be ready. Okay, let's repair that frame. Excellent. And that one, we are just going to need the pipe. So we'll go to the outside to bring back Arturo just because it's dangerous with a fire going. Oh, 5 minutes. Okay, we can give him that time. And he's done. Let's grab the pipe. Yeah, that's how delicate this frame is. It's made out of a single pipe. Definitely an extra life frame. Okay, and if we go repair, yep, we got everything we need. Let's get it done. Excellent. So we'll try our best not to shoot. So it's a half height thin metal wall, keeps zombies outside the vehicle, but allows people to see over it. So theoretically, we should be able to attack over it as well, which yes, that would be very useful for, you know, fighting a lot of amigos. Gosh, just taking in all these people. We got so many here. That's grand. Oh, and we've still got a pipe. So, yeah, don't know. Interesting. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I think I wouldn't mind doing another survey around here for perhaps a different site. We might have other options now that we didn't have before. So we're going to send Cheryl with that 8 marksmanship skill to go and survey the land for a little while. She'll be out doing that for 3 hours. I really wouldn't mind getting these saltwater tanks built so that we can do some proper long-term hide working. We would need a few things to be able to get that underway, and, well, more metal is most certainly one of those. We'll see what else we actually need for a faucet right now. I know pipe fittings are going to be one of those things, no doubt. We'll take off those fur gloves of ours. It is just a set of pipe fittings. We also need to have 1 pipe though. And for pipe fittings, we need to have just 2 chunks of steel. Okay, I don't know if we have any lumps of steel left, but we'll see. No, we've just got this big old steel drum. Okay, noted. Well, I have been thinking about something. A mine. Like a proper mine. We have done some digging downstairs, and we've gotten okay resources out of it. But if we could set someone up to do some digging, some proper mining, I think that would help us out a lot. So we do actually have a proper pickaxe here, which we can look at getting someone equipped with. Like Delbert, maybe, who has a political meme t-shirt on. I didn't realize that. You're pretty well equipped as far as everything else goes. So let's see if you'll take this from us. Yeah, excellent. Okay, good. You've even got a hard hat. Look at that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're going to need to designate a zone specifically for that. So I think what we'll do to make this easy, first of all, is just tell everyone to guard and then specifically tell just Delbert to follow. There we go. Now, because you're going to be on a separate floor, I don't know how that's going to work out for us. I know we've been mostly earth on here. Can we get you mining down here without it being too difficult? I guess we'll find out one way or the other. Hey, we got a chicken down here now. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to have a look at our zones. We're going to go add mine terrain, designate an area to mine. Okay, so if we wanted to maybe expand this area out and say mine something like that, I mean, that seems to be working just fine. Save. Okay, and then if we said, maybe swap positions with you first of all, have a chat, ask about your current activity, nothing at the moment. Please do any mining work that you can. Okay. Okay, yep, that sounds like that's working. We're hearing whump. So now if I head back upstairs, are you just going to keep on working down there? Quite possibly. Oh, yeah, we're hearing sounds from down below. Well, hot damn, that's actually freaking working. Okay, nice. Excellent. So it is still the afternoon here. I think it would be probably worth us trying to get a little bit of a sleep. Let's tell everyone to follow. We'll just make sure that we have the gang with us whenever we're around here. Actually, you know what though? We do still have like 2 other picks. We could get some of our team here equipped with them. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Oh, we've just got 1 other. The others are lock picks. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Gerald, we're going to get you equipped with that pickaxe. Now, Gerald does have his strange visions from time to time, but it'll be okay. Now, he doesn't have it in his hands at the moment, but he should still have it. He might have just put it into his pack. Oh no, yeah, he's got it. He's got it held. We just don't see it. I see. Okay. All right. I kind of don't want to interrupt you there. I wonder if I tell you up here to do mining work, will that work? Yeah, no. Okay, we need to bring you downstairs then. Okay, can we just push you out the way for the moment? Not easily, seemingly. Has nowhere to go. Oh, because there'll be a dinosaur on the other side of you. Of course there is. Okay, so we'll swap positions there. We'll just kind of move through, whack the chicken for a second, you know. Leanne, can we get you just out of here for now? Thank you. Thank you, Leanne. We appreciate you. Just stay back there. Let's swap positions. Can we push you back? This is why we need to mine this area out. Leanne, you are a freaking nightmare. Okay, now this chicken's in the way. Chicken, I'm sorry. There we go. Chicken, you're trouble. Leanne, we can't tie you up, can we? No, we can try and get this to work out. Yeah, the main problem is that Leanne's gonna follow us no matter what. Okay, while we're mounted, can we swap positions with you? No. The only thing that we could probably do is try and get Leanne to just head further in here. What is that under there? Ceratopsian sample. What? Interesting and weird. A sample of tissues and living liquids. Okay. Weird. Very weird. Okay, let's get swapping with you if we can now and push you out the way. Yay, look at that. Wonderful. We've got our friend down here now. Okay, let's swap positions with Gerald. And now, Gerald, we should be able to ask you to start helping us out. Excellent. There we go. They're getting into it. Oh, nope, he's still following me. Okay. All right, whatever. Follow along. Be my guest. We'll get everyone else to follow. All right, team. Let's go maybe have an early night. Okay, we haven't actually been asleep for that long. We just got a notification that Delbert has finished the assigned task. We'll see if that is the case in the morning. Thankfully, we are healing up really, really well. I think by the time we actually get out of bed, we're going to be fully healed. Okay, wakey wakey. Let's eat some pies, drink some nice clean water, and we'll go and see what's going on downstairs. Check out the situation. Okay. Look at that. You actually did get some of that mined, although you only mined the one thing and then decided to stop. We'll see if we can... Oh, you fell asleep. Of course. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. You've had a bit of a rest now, though, so we'll ask you to get back into it. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Look at that. And so there is actually something else that we can do. We can use the notice board to kind of designate jobs, although, again, I don't think people are going to go downstairs to do anything like that. There's so many of them that are just sleeping outside the cave. There's so many places that you can sleep. But yeah, they want to stay close to Hilma right now, which, you know, I can understand all of that. Look at that vehicle. It's ready. It's ready for yet another adventure. And really, the next adventure for us is going to be heading out to take on the Migo encampment. No doubt the biggest challenge that we have had as of yet. What I would love to be able to do is use fire against them, like a lot of fire. Maybe we can lure them in towards us using vehicles and a lot of flame. Like if we could set this forest on fire, for example, that would be very good. We may just need to do that. Although, we'll need to keep in mind that we would be watched while we are there. What's new with that, Hilma? There's always been something, hasn't there? Perhaps in time we will find out more about that something. For now though, I would like to thank you for joining me for yet another episode here at the dawn of time with Hilma Baron. We didn't see any strange changes today after consuming that heart in the last, but there are still 2 more in there. Maybe it is best that we stay away from those urges for now. Yes, I think so. If you enjoyed today's episode and have the urge to leave a like or a comment, please do, to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned. And finally, I would like to extend a great big thank you to the Legion on Patreon, who continue to make this cataclysmic content possible. If you too would like to join the Legion and help support this channel, you can find all the relevant information by following the link in the description of this video.